Three Rivers is Acrisure Stadium. Nearing the midway point of this season, Week 5 in our coverage of EA Sports College Football. It's the NC State Wolfpack and the Pittsburgh Panthers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Hey, guys. Pitt's head coach told me before the game he is taking a 1-0 approach, even though this team is on a 5-game winning streak and they have an unranked opponent coming into town today. He said all we have to do is keep going 1-0 all year long. If we keep a week-by-week focus, we'll look up and be in the college football playoff. That was his message to the team before this game. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. Pitt lined up, ready for the opening kickoff as we get things underway. The returner will field it and try to do some business. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Wolfpack offense takes the field, and we'll get a look at them first. And it will be C.J. Bailey at the helm. He's coming off a tough day in which he threw a couple of interceptions and only one touchdown pass. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the timing just a hair off. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. They'll run the screen.
Offenses don't like being in these situations. They don't like having little success on first and second down because now you know I got to pass the football. I got to air it out. It makes me really predictable. So let's make sure you take care of the football and find those plays you really like.
Makes the catch. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. Hauls it in at the 25. Makes a move. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. So the Pitt Panthers offense will now get its first chance with the football. And here comes the sophomore running back. He sliced through defenders last time out, more than 200 yards, and scored 3 times in their victory.
I got to tell you, I've been really impressed watching this team, and specifically the offense now during this win streak. And the biggest thing has been the running back and their ability toting the football. Physical, they're able to stay ahead of the sticks. Defenses just get worn down because of this guy and his physical style running the football, and I expect to see a little bit of that again today.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Hicks. Across the 25, he's got room. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Turner. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. Pitt pushing the base. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Panthers! The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
He'll return it. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. NC State heads out, gearing up to go on the attack. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Wants to throw, it's Bailey. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. They'll need about 6 here on second down from the 20. The run inside, it's Scott. Hammers his way across the 10, picks up 4 to the 11. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Really needed to get some distance on that punt from this spot on the field, and he did. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He's going to run it. Quarterback's got the first. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. From the red zone, it's Turner.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Could not make his way to the corner. Play is halted momentarily as the training staff is out to check on an injured member of the Wolfpack. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. Punts it out of the air. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The Panthers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking for the end zone. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Panthers!
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's shown it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Looking for the edge, it's Scott. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The sure hands, it's Jackson.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
It's incomplete, and we'll change ends of the field now. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. Wants to return it. He gets a block. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. That's caught. It's Knight. Guys, they're really starting to find a rhythm in conference play now. They'll try to keep it going through the rest of this ACC slate.
I think it's really important because they're building confidence early in the season. There were a lot of expectations.
There's some room. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. From the gun, the ground game. There he goes.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. They give it to him again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. On 3rd and short, the power run here. They'll make the stop right there, but Pittsburgh moves the chains, and they have the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now he's looking to throw it. Got a man. It's Hicks. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Turner. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. On the run, fires downfield. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around, different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human. He finally missed.
Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! And they take it in for 6 more points. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Pocket breaking down. Breaks loose. Short gain on the play before he slides.
You're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Wilson will throw. Fires toward the target. Makes the grab. It's Scott. It's a seam wide open. He's at the touchdown, Wolfpack. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
And the extra point is good. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Pitt Panthers offense out there to go on the attack. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Running inside, it's Turner. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Offense still out there lining up quickly on 4th down. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Makes the catch. It's Kent. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Creates a little space. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Grabbed over the middle, it's Turner. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Bully ball on 3rd and short. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Panthers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Steps away. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Turner. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. And the Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He's got his man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Panthers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Bringing the heat. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Fires to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities.
He lobs one high down the left side. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. We begin with Arizona State taking on the Baylor Bears. And it's the Sun Devils looking to make it 5 straight wins. And they do that. They essentially lock down a postseason spot, although I think their goals are far bigger than just that. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now over to your game inside Acrisure Stadium. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they're 2 quarters from a win. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the north side of Pittsburgh.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. North Carolina State will kick it off to open the third quarter. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Slips through the line. He's on the loose. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get it. It's a touchdown.
You can't start the second half any better than that. You're trying to come out of the locker room. You're trying to create some momentum. Taking the first kick of the third quarter back for a touchdown, that is exactly what this head coach was looking for from his players.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Holly's always working the injuries on the sidelines. Holly, what have you got?
Guys, checking in with the NC State head coach at the half. He will not return after an injury. He said the backup is going to have to rally here and hopes they can get off to a good start to start this second half. Keep you posted on how things are going down on the field. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. Line getting set on second down. Wilson to pass. Pulls it in. It's Snow. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive. Trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. They'll try to get the first through the air. Might be looking to run. Trying to escape and get it himself. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. The run inside. It's Scott. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Looking to throw on 3rd. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Well, this defense has a 3-possession lead at this point. You're seeing how dominant they are up front. They have done such a good job recruiting D-linemen, linebackers, guys that can blitz. They've got speed. They've found guys in the portal. They've recruited guys out of high school, and they are just eating right now.
And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Looking to scramble. And not much going on downfield. You just get rid of it and live to play another down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Can't can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down, doesn't convert this time. Pitt will line up to punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first point of the game. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody...
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. On the ground, it's Turner. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Solid run on the last play, gives this offense another first down. They'll ride the hot hand. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll move the wide receiver. Maybe some room here. Past the 20. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. The Panthers headed quickly to the line. Run in the red zone, it's Turner. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Panthers.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. NC State heads out, gearing up to go on the attack. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. NC State with a lot of ground to cover after losing yardage on the last play. Wilson will throw. Here comes the heat. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He was looking for running room, but they get him down at the 28, and now they are set up. Great place to start for this offense. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick completion to the right. Touchdown, Pitt! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
He'll bring it out. And the returner goes down. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Off-play action on first down. Under fire. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like...
Breaks into the open. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Play is halted momentarily as the training staff is out to check on an injured member of the Wolfpack. That is their sophomore quarterback who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on him. Wants to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's Jackson. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Looking for space, it's Scott. Jukes his way for more. And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the third. As we head to the fourth quarter, this guy is seeing the defense. Look how he spread the ball around. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So the final period starts with a second down play. Running inside, it's Gauze. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
Scanning the field, it's Hudson. Trying to set up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
Great awareness that time by the safety. He's obviously spent a lot of time in the film room. The D-line was upfield. It looked like that one might be a big gainer on the running back screen, but did you see how fast the safety came screaming down? He saw that thing coming from a mile away, and he's able to make a big-time stop.
Hard-hitting tackle. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take two plays to get the first. From the gun, wants to pass. Floats it out in space. Turning it on. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Gauze. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll run play action. Fires deep toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. And the missed connection on third down. Following the play, there is a Pitt Panther slow to get up. A one-sided game like this one and you suffer an injury, that is not ideal. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And they cut into this lead a little bit, but, man, it's still a huge deficit. And they're going to need their defense to get a stop in this fourth quarter and get them the ball back quickly, still down by a good bit of points.
Number 9, set to kick off.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Pittsburgh sends out the offense to start this drive. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they want in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
The run inside. It's Turner. That ought to be enough to give Pitt the first down.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. That's caught. It's Lee. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. This Pitt offense has been clicking on this drive. The give as they work on that clock. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And the Panthers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Makes it past the marker. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Hit right back to the line.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to fight.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Here on the NC State sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. To the air, it's Hudson. Rush is on him. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Knocked down immediately. They tried to surprise him on 3rd and long with the run, and nothing doing. Defense gets the timeout call. 20 seconds left on the clock. The kick is on its way. Secures it at the 30. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. They'll run it from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Keep it on the ground. There's a crease. Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds. They reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching, and I feel like they could keep that 0 in the loss column all season long if they keep playing the way they did today.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.